This is Jay with Exposed Turnbuckle talking about WrestleMania 33 coming up this Sunday. And I want to start out the video by apologizing for the sound quality. I'm still getting used to this Chromebook. Some webcam things with the Chromebook. If you have a Chromebook, you understand that it's not really friendly for webcam and video. So hopefully this is alright for you, and we'll talk about WrestleMania 33. You are going to see me look down. I'm just referencing the card that's on my phone, so don't be alarmed by that. And this is a 6-hour show, so I hope everyone's ready to sit down and get ready. Luckily, there's some concert breaks in between, so it gives us time to go grab a drink, go to the bathroom. So unless you're a fan of Flo Rida and that's Greenlight song that we've heard 50 million times in the last 3 weeks, then each his own. But let's get going with the kickoff show. We're going to start with the Cruiserweight matchup that is between Neville, the king of the Cruiserweights, versus Austin Aries. I believe this is going to be a title change. I'm going to go with Austin Aries to win the championship. I think Austin Aries obviously is proven in his TNA days as well as his indie days. Hasn't really done a lot in WWE, but that was based on his eye injury that he had. He could have done a lot more, but I think the time is right. Neville's done a really good job as a heel, but if he beats Austin Aries, I don't really see anyone credible on the roster that gives him that next challenger right now. So I think Austin Aries, giving him the belt right now would be smart, and then he can feud with Neville afterward for the rematch until another contender kind of climbs the ladder a little bit. So I see Austin Aries winning this one. And before I go on to the next match, I believe this is a strong contender for match of the night between Neville and Aries, because these two always put on great matches when they're given the time, and I think even if this is the first match of the night at 5 o'clock Eastern, I think this will be one that fans will remember if they decide to watch the kickoff, which I do highly recommend for WrestleMania. Moving on to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I think we all kind of understand this is a match that is just designed to get everyone onto the card, giving everyone a WrestleMania payday. I think since there's 31, and now there is 31 because the first Chinese wrestler, I can't remember his name, forgive me, but he just got added earlier today. So 31, I'm going to give my pick to win it. And I'll also give you a couple sleepers that I believe have a outside chance of winning and kind of shocking everyone. I think Braun Strowman is my pick. I think you need to rebuild him because they kind of made him weak in that Undertaker-Roman Reigns feud. He walked out of the ring when The Undertaker showed up and didn't even confront him when he's supposed to be this monster heel. Roman Reigns just beat him clean, which kind of, to me, killed that monster image. So I think he needs to win this for his credibility going forward. A couple sleepers. I think Sami Zayn being in it makes him a sleeper because he really attaches the underdog role, and that could really build him and propel him up to the next level and possibly a title reign. Not universal title, but maybe a U.S. championship title to kind of get him going a little bit. But he's definitely a sleeper in my eyes to kind of go under the radar and win this thing. I also think Dolph Ziggler from Smackdown can also win this. Same thing as Sami Zayn. Dolph Ziggler's he's a pretty good heel, but they just don't really have anything for him. So maybe they might give him this one to give him that WrestleMania moment that he really hasn't ever had, and maybe kind of propel him again to get back to where the momentum he had with the Intercontinental Championship. So I'm going to go with Braun Strowman, though, and Sami Zayn and Dolph Ziggler as sleepers to win this one. And the last match that's on the kickoff is the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Alexa Bliss, Natalya, Carmella, Naomi, who else we have? Mickie James, and Becky Lynch. To me, Alexa Bliss is the best woman on SmackDown, and I think she's the second best woman on in the WWE right now. She's not the most technically sound wrestler. She's not the best woman wrestler per se, but I think she's definitely character-wise one of the best on WWE. That being said, it is Naomi's hometown, I understand that they try to give her the belt and give her a run. Unfortunately, an injury kind of derailed that and gave it back to Alexa Bliss. But you know what? I was at Hell in a Cell in Boston. WWE doesn't care if it's your hometown. They buried Sasha Banks in Hell in a Cell for a reason I still don't understand. So I don't think the hometown thing matters. I think Alexa Bliss does retain and possibly start a feud up later on with maybe a Mickie James for a month or two. I think that would be a pretty good feud. But I think Alexa Bliss does retain here and maybe pins maybe Becky Lynch to win it or something along those lines. Going on to the main card, we have the unsanctioned match between Seth Rollins and Triple H. As we saw on Raw, Seth Rollins, he's good to go. I mean, we're going to do this match. You can tell Triple H will go hard after the knee as a story. Seth Rollins will get his offense in. I think you'll see a Samoa Joe interference. Actually, I would guarantee a Samoa Joe interference. I think that's pretty logical at this point. And then I'm going to predict a Finn Balor appearance here. I know it doesn't really make sense in terms of past story for Finn Balor to come out and defend Seth Rollins after Seth Rollins injured him. But we also have to remember back then Seth Rollins was the heel, and I think WWE tends to kind of try to brush that stuff under the rug sometimes and try to get it one over on the fans really and hope they don't remember it. I think Finn Balor will interfere maybe as a way to feud with maybe Kevin Owens afterward, after Triple H kind of tries to punish him in a way. I think Samoa Joe will feud with Rollins afterward, so I definitely think he's involved. But I think Finn Balor will appear to Sunday night. If he doesn't, it will be on Raw. I think it's one of the two. I'm going to go with an appearance here because it's the big show. It's Finn Balor's one of the most over faces in the company. So I'll say this is the match where he does come in and maybe help out Rollins a little bit, and Rollins will win this match because there's really no reason for Triple H to win this match. Seth Rollins is an active superstar. Triple H is not. That's simple.